there, guys. So just trying to do a quick little driving video right now. I am currently on my way to the gym. Today is Friday, and I'm actually, the past day or two, well, I took yesterday off, and then I had worked at the club that I work at, that I dance at. I worked Sunday through Wednesday, so 4 shifts in a row, and I actually worked until close for all of those shifts, which I was pretty surprised by. I definitely hadn't been planning on doing that, and I'm amazed that I was able to. I guess Sunday and Monday were pretty good, pretty busy with the holiday, you know, Labor Day and all that. But then Tuesday and Wednesday, I think, you know, after that holiday, people were kind of probably recovering and coming down a bit. So Tuesday and Wednesday were not very busy, which in a way, maybe that was kind of good actually, because those shifts were a little less intense for me. But yeah, I worked until close all those 4 nights, and then I took yesterday off. So pretty much all of yesterday and today, and actually even some of Wednesday, I've been trying to upload the video that I did on Wednesday. I did a watermelon mukbang on Tuesday, and it took me forever to figure out how to upload that one. And first I wanted to try to edit parts of it. So somebody at work, one of the bartenders, was actually able to show me how to do that, which I'm very thankful for. So eventually I was able to figure out how to edit that first watermelon mukbang that I did and upload that. It looks like that's on here now. But I did a second one before I was able to figure out how to upload that. When I was first going into work on Wednesday, that was before I had figured out how to do that. So I tried to do, at that point, you know, early Wednesday, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to post that first watermelon mukbang that I did. So I really didn't think I was going to be able to figure out how to edit it, because I was really having a hard time with that. So early Wednesday, before I went into work that day, I tried to do a second watermelon mukbang. And with that one, I also had some strawberries, which were absolutely amazing and delicious. And I'm so glad I got those. So it was kind of just like, you know, a red fruit mukbang basically. And, you know, now I haven't been able to figure out how to upload that one. It's just been giving me a real hard time for some reason. Yeah, my phone has just been completely off the wall wonky lately. You know, it was never the best to begin with, and then now that I've been doing all this YouTube stuff on here and, you know, trying to do all these videos and stuff, it's just, you know, off the rails with how difficult it's been. It's so frustrating, because overall I really enjoy doing this YouTube thing so far. I think it's really, for the most part, I think it's really good for me. Like, I really look forward to filming videos. Like, even just now coming out, I'm only gonna have a couple hours until the gym closes. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to go, you know, try to get there on time, because it's such a hassle for me to shove everything into my fridge and try to lock it up before I leave. You know, there's another story with that, but I can't just walk out my door basically like some people do. I mean, it's like, or I don't feel like I'm able to. It's a whole process for me where I have to, like, you know, really try to do a whole bunch of stuff before I head out of there basically. And I wasn't sure today if I felt up to trying to do that, you know, because I was like, well, you know, it's gonna be a real stretch to try to get to the gym on time and still be able to do what I want to do there. And I wasn't sure, you know, if it was gonna be worth it to try to squeeze it in like that. But I was like, you know what, I think I might have just enough time, and before it gets dark out, like, I wanted to try to get this last little bit of daylight that we have right now over here. So, and then yeah, this YouTube was a big motivation for that, which it really has been lately, for me to get out and just, even if it's just to try to film a quick video. And I wasn't sure if I was gonna have enough storage on my phone for it. Like, you know, that's been an issue lately, like a big, you know, challenge and obstacle for me with this lately. So I actually, believe it or not, I mean, I guess I was feeling a little bit brave with this today, but I was gonna try to do a live video for this driving video. I was like, you know, I'm scared enough to try to do a live on here, but you know, F it, like, why don't we just try the first live to be a driving video? Like, that could be an adventure, you know? Because I'm pretty sure the way that I'm going right now, like this direction that I'm taking to go to this gym, I'm pretty used to driving this way. It's mostly back roads, and I don't think there would be a lot of like street signs in the background, you know, for like my location and stuff to worry about. And I don't think that there's any, you know, like big signs for the interstate that would give away anything too much. So I was like, that might be okay to just do, you know, it is scary to do a live video for me. Like, I've never done one before. And then to do one while driving on top of that, I was just like, you know, but so I was actually gonna try to do that. But when I clicked the live button on my YouTube page, it really didn't bring me anywhere. Like, nothing really seemed to load that way. And it looks like maybe the reason for that might be that my YouTube is still like attempting to upload that second watermelon mukbang video, which again, I've been trying to upload that video onto here for like the past basically 2 days now. The Wi-Fi at my place has been awful lately as well. So, you know, it's like nothing can ever just be a simple process for me with things. It seems it's always got to be like this saga, unbelievable uphill battle, like every step of the way. It's just how it is for me, I guess, in my world. But you know, I'm still trying. I wasn't crazy about the watermelon mukbang that I did yesterday, but you know, I did kind of like it. And it had the strawberries, which, like I said, were really, really good. So yeah, I don't know if it's just the Wi-Fi at my place. The Wi-Fi on my laptop, for the most part, seems to be okay. It was going out a couple times earlier this morning / afternoon, but that didn't really seem to be like too big of a thing. It was just maybe for like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes it was off and on for a little bit. But other than that, it seems to be fine there and plenty of bars. But on my phone, where I'm at my apartment, I have one bar lately. So I don't know if that's why. I think when I get to the gym in a few minutes, I'm going to try and see if maybe I can upload that second watermelon mukbang a little bit better from my phone at that location, because a lot of times the Wi-Fi seems to be a lot better there. Yeah, there, and when I'm at work at the club, the Wi-Fi usually seems to be quite a bit better than at my apartment, at least on my phone. Like I said, on my laptop, the Wi-Fi seems to be fine at my apartment. I don't really bring my laptop out these days, just my phone. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can manage to do that, because now I'm thinking, you know, if I'm not able to upload that one, then how would I be able to upload this one, you know? I mean, I was able to upload a short, like a quick, it was the one where I was like moving my fingers around at the club, like showing the tendons or the muscles in my arm, like moving when I move my fingers. But that was like, yeah, I think 30 seconds or less for that. So I don't know if it's just, if that one uploaded okay because it was so short maybe. Let's see, this one, oh wow, this one's under 10 minutes so far. So I think I'm almost at the gym. I'm gonna try to wrap this one up very shortly if I can. So hopefully this one isn't going to be too long. And then, you know, the two watermelon mukbangs, they kind of go together. So I can be very OCD about stuff. I try not to be, but a lot of times when I do certain videos like back to back, those videos will kind of like, they're supposed to go in a row. They're supposed to go in that certain order that I did them. So if one of them doesn't want to upload, which happens a lot, it seems, it's kind of, I don't know, it bugs me to try to upload this different one in the middle of, you know, that one and what it was supposed to come after, or, you know, I usually like them to go in the row, the order of how I film them when possible. So I really would prefer to upload that second watermelon mukbang before I upload a different one, or this one, or any other one really, if I can somehow. So I guess in a few minutes when I get to the gym, I'll try to see how that goes, and if maybe it'll be able to upload there. I'm really hoping it will. I'm gonna, you know, really try for it. But it looks like I'm gonna be getting there just in time to have just enough time to work out until they close. So it's gonna be a bit of a squeeze time-wise, as things usually are for me. But I mean, it's a beautiful day. I really wish I could have gotten out earlier today. I had so many things that I wanted to do today. I wanted to go to the phone store, and I really need to call the electric company to figure out why my bill has doubled since the last, year or so. I never have the heat on. I didn't use the air conditioner at all this year. I didn't even put it in, or last year for that matter. Haven't been using the stove. The only thing I really use to cook, so to speak, is my microwave. But other than that, I've mentioned before, I think people go in there when I'm not there. So honestly, like, I hate to be this way, but the first thing that comes to mind with that is, I guess maybe people have just been going in there to turn on stuff to use the electric and rack up my bill, which sucks so bad, but it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how things tend to be for me, unfortunately. At one point I was checking the usage every day. I actually have the company send me text messages they send me a text message like pretty much every week to show like my daily usage, my average weekly usage and daily usage and stuff. So I don't know, obviously, like, I don't always check those as thoroughly as I probably should, which I guess, again, now I'm gonna have to, go and check them even more thoroughly, or try to, and call them and ask a bunch of questions about what's going on with that. And it's just so draining, you guys. Like, that kind of stuff is just such a hassle. And I really wanted to do that today as well. I'm not sure if I could just call them maybe anytime, like, since it's just like a thing on the phone, a phone call, I don't have to actually drive anywhere for that. I'm wondering if I could maybe just do that at nighttime, or like, anytime, like 24 hours maybe. I'm not too sure. So I really want to do that. I really want to try to get to the phone store, but as far as most stuff for today, I'm lucky just to get here to the gym in time to work out. And I'm really happy this video has not cut off. So, because that's another big concern of mine when I'm trying to do these videos lately is, a lot of them have cut off before in the past. So, but this one, it looks like right now is under 15 minutes, and I'm here at the gym. So I'm going to wrap this one up and see if I can hopefully finally get able to upload that second watermelon / strawberry mukbang that I did on Wednesday. That was going to be my Wednesday update video. And yeah, today is Friday, so I'm really hoping I can upload that one from Wednesday and go from there, basically. And yeah, I mean, maybe, if I'm assuming the reason I wasn't able to do the live video today is because my YouTube was still in the process of trying to upload that other video from Wednesday. I want to think. I don't know why else it wouldn't want to do it. Because I actually felt maybe up to it today. I was really going to try it. I clicked that live button on here and nothing really seemed to happen. So, but I did try it. So I'm proud of myself for that, and for being able to get out of the, get out and about for the last little bit of daylight we have over here for today. And I'm really, really hoping that I'll be able to upload this and that one from Wednesday, because otherwise it's like, what's the point, But I really enjoy filming these for you guys, and yeah, it really seems to give me that extra little bit of motivation to get out and about and do stuff, even when there's not much of the daytime left, to just try to make the most of what is left of the day and of daylight and all that. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to figure this stuff out a little better shortly. Hopefully this goes well here at the gym, and the Wi-Fi signal might be a little bit better on my phone, I'm hoping. But it was great to get to touch base with you guys for now, or try to anyway, and hopefully I'll be able to upload this at some point sooner rather than later. Wish me luck with that, I guess. But yeah, hope you guys are doing well, and peace out for now.